Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
K-pop news. BTS Suga cancelled for donating. New jeans vanishing. Katseye mess. Plus ALLDAY flop.
Whew.
So Suga cancelled for donating. What kind of dumbass shit is that?
for autism?
Suga donated millions
Wow.
for autism and people are still mad at. Okay,
Wow.
let's see. This don't make no sense.
Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. Today, we need to have a real talk about BTS's Suga, also known as Min Yoongi, and the record-breaking donation that's making waves, for both the right and the wrong reasons. Let's get into it. Suga donated 5 billion Korean won, that's about $3.6 million,
That's a
Damn.
to Severance
lot.
Hospital in Seoul. It is the largest single
Wow.
donation ever made by a K-pop idol. And what did he do with that
Wow.
money? He helped create the Min Yoongi Treatment Center, a facility focused on
Damn.
children with autism spectrum disorder. This isn't just some PR-friendly donation. This is a full-on, structured, medically supported
Yeah, that 3.6 million, that is no PR donation. PR donation be like 100K, whatever.
treatment program, built with love, research, and effort. Let's be really clear here. Suga did not just throw money at this and disappear. He volunteered for 7 months. He gave his time, talent, and heart while on break from his military service. He spent his weekends meeting with autistic children, teaching them music, developing therapy programs, and helping create something called the MIND program, which stands for Music, Interaction, Network, and Diversity. This
That's
program helps
beautiful.
children
You know what you did? Some people don't know this, but like for children with autism, one of the things you can do to help them thrive and to gain confidence is if they pick up an instrument, because there's a lot of people with hidden talents. When they first get a musical instrument in their hand, you will be shocked to hear how talented some of the kids are. Like I've known some flautists, um people who play piano, all by just by hearing. So a lot of people, they don't give a lot of opportunities to autistic children. So when people do and invest, you will be shocked by the talent that they have within them. Very beautiful.
express their emotions, and connect with others through music. That's not PR, that's purpose. Professor Cheon-gun Ah, who partnered with Suga on the project, said, I sincerely thank Suga. He didn't just give money, he gave his time, his effort, his sincerity. He was thoughtful and dedicated throughout. Suga also shared, being part of the treatment process for children with autism was a blessing. I found so much joy and meaning in it. I'll continue to support programs that help more children become part of society. That's a real quote, from a real experience, not a script. But here come the critics. And honestly, it's getting tired. Of course, some netizens had to rain on the parade. Let's read a few of the most popular comments. He's just doing this to fix his image. Rich people always donate to get forgiven. The timing is suspicious. He's donating just to come back
I don't really feel like his image is broken. Like, who gives a fuck about his little bicycle and it's not bicycle scooter incident? Like, who cares?
strong. This doesn't erase what he did. Okay, let's pause.
What
Let's
did he
actually
do?
think about this. Even if this was
This is,
about
with
image,
the drinking
Yeah,
scandal.
this is ridiculous. They're talking as if he's Sungri or something. Like, oh, this doesn't erase what he did. What the fuck did he do? Fell on the scooter?
You know, donating has two sides. You could donate privately or you can donate publicly. Donating in publicly can inspire others to also match your donation, or to see, oh, I didn't know about this, let me contribute to this as well. Privately, it seems like it could also be maybe for tax purposes. You want to save money privately, you don't want people to know, or in your business, or
Yeah.
also you don't want people to necessarily know where your money goes.
Yeah, you never can know true
So you can
intentions.
never know true
Yeah,
intentions.
but
Yeah.
to say that, oh, his image is damaged, like, I just don't see how his image is damaged.
I think what's impressive is that he actually volunteered his time.
Yeah,
Like he
that's
goes on the weekends.
yeah, that's worth more than any money.
And the
Yeah.
thing is that also people don't know, because used to be a part of Best Buddies, which is a organization where you go and you volunteer time and you spend time with autistic children. You play games with them, you engage with them. And so what people may not know is that it's not easy. It's very emotional because you feel sad, so you have to put on like a face and you be an encouraging force to someone else who, may not have people who come usually to visit them, because usually it's very isolating. Autism, you don't have too much friends, so that's why it's best buddies. You form a buddy system and you give them companionship, friendship. So for him to actually donate his time and give like his passion and share his passion to others, I don't think it's like very superficial. I think he generally, wants to do this. He's passionate about this. He also seems very emotional too when it comes to like people's perception of him. So I don't think it's something where he's doing this just to make face.
Image repair. Since when is using your platform and money to build an autism treatment center a bad thing? He didn't just disappear and post a selfie. He gave millions of dollars. He spent 7 months volunteering. He helped build a music-based therapy program from the ground up. And by the way, he's not even actively promoting right now. He literally just got discharged from military service. He posted, "I missed you," on Weverse. That's it. Here's the truth. Suga didn't owe anyone this. He could have stayed quiet. He could have focused on rest and recovery. He could have returned with the music teaser, and everyone would have screamed anyway. But instead, he chose to spend time with autistic children, to build something that will change lives long after the headlines fade. That's not scandal cover-up energy. That's legacy.
Yeah.
So what
I just
now?
feel like
It's
people
okay
are
to
picking and looking at the worst, which okay is fair, but also look at the positive of what he's doing.
have questions. It's okay to feel unsure, but let's not tear down someone who is actually doing the work. Whether you love him for his music, his heart, or both, Suga deserves respect for what he's done. Because at the end of the day, this wasn't just a donation. It was compassion in action. So what do you think, fam? Is this Suga being strategic? Or is it Suga just being Suga? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more real K-pop commentary, where we look at the facts, the feelings, and the full picture.
New Jeans fall from grace. 1 year later, are they the... Come on, really?
1 year ago, they were the future of K-pop. Brand darlings, public favorites,
Is
and
there anything
trendsetters
new?
who redefined the girl group formula. Now, their name barely trends. They're losing endorsements, and their fandom is fractured. What happened to New Jeans? This isn't just about a hiatus. It's about momentum. And in K-pop, once you lose it, it's almost impossible to get it back. So today, we're breaking down the complete timeline and fallout of New Jeans' 1 year hiatus, the court battles, the brand. Let's rewind. They dropped their Japanese debut.
Ah, yeah, we can skip this. This is...
Yeah, I think when they go back to Hype, I feel like everyone's gonna be very interested to see what their project's going to give. And the group was already talented in itself already, so I don't think this comeback will be a failure. I think if anything, it's gonna catapult them into maybe even more fame.
I like how you're so confident that they're gonna go back to Hive, though.
I think so. They have no choice, really. I don't see because to me, what's a better option for the girls if they still want to perform? Do they want to perform? Do they want to work in this space? The only option is to go to Hype unless they want to buy out their contract and pay the penalties.
Yeah, I
They have
agree.
to have a major sponsor who's willing to take that on.
Kat says Lara accused them of appropriate behavior to a 17-year-old member. So what, with you and Shay?
Ah.
Oh my god. So, because she's bisexual now, that's... if they were, like, straight, it would be okay, but because he's bisexual, is inappropriate?
Okay, so K-pop Twitter is on fire right now after Katseye's Lara and Yoonchai casually admitted to showering together, and it's turned into a full-on debate. Here's what happened.
I mean,
After the group's appearance at
think
the 2025...
what they have to realize is not everything is for the internet. Not everything is for the
I
internet.
think... Bless you, okay?
Mhm.
I think the kids nowadays feel like you need to say everything on the internet. Like, oh, I took a shit, let me post it. Oh, I'm taking
Yeah.
a shit, guys. It's like, oh, it's like, come on. Not every... Yeah, I don't know why you would share that you shower together. That's... I mean, you can shower, whatever,
And-
but just don't share.
Also, I think it could be taken out of context because if it's like in regards to them being slime and they want to get rid of the slime. it could
Okay, if
be-
they shower, yeah, if they shower together with clothes to get slime out, that's
yeah,
it's
I think
completely
it's
out of
taken out of
context. Yeah.
context.
Kids' Choice Awards, where they got drenched in slime. Members Lara, Sophia, and Yoonchai hopped on a live stream. While chatting about how they cleaned up, Lara and Yoonchai shared that they showered together. Yoonchai is 17, Lara is 19, and that small age gap hit a very big nerve with some netizens. Here's the now viral moment. Lara, I was like, can I come in with you? Yoonchai, you didn't say that. Lara, I was hoping you'd say, just come in, because I know you don't get down like that. Yoonchai, yeah, I don't like exposing myself. Laughs. Lara later clarified they showered back to back, not face to face, and emphasized there was no inappropriate contact. But the internet had already clocked in.
The
Lara
thing
is almost
is,
20, and Yoonchai is a minor.
I don't know. The thing is that if you go to the gym and you shower, I don't know if you have to be worried that there's someone who's 17 as you shower. because there's open showers. But then again, I don't think this should have been for the internet. This is something they should have kept to themselves. Because they should know it's not sexual in nature. But you know, the internet is a wild place and they're gonna make it sexual in nature.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
Yeah, I mean it's bad. I I wouldn't think it anything more of it, but I know how the internet is.
I think, you know, cause she's bisexual is a problem. If it was who's straight in the group,
Danny,
Danny. Okay, Yunche and
Danny came
Danny.
out as straight.
Okay, great. So Yunche and Danny, if they did that, I think that would be a non-issue. We wouldn't talk about it.
I think it still would be an issue because she's underage.
But why?
Because she's underage.
And there's
'Cause
no
no.
even possibility of sex. I don't see,
No,
I don't see
no,
that would be an issue at all.
no.
I
I
think
disagree.
the
I
issue is
think
because she's
no,
bisexual.
she's underage and that's not her parent.
What?
They don't have no. The thing is
So
that
can shower with friends?
and one of them is underage.
Yeah.
No, you
Well,
cannot.
why?
You cannot.
Why?
Because you expose yourself to a possibility that someone can give you an accusation. You have to be smarter than that. Some situations you just don't put
No.
yourself in.
I mean, I'm not saying I would shower or ever showered with friends, but I mean, if y'all that close, I don't necessarily.
No, don't put yourself in a
Okay,
problem
so
like that.
how is like guys and girls be naked in locker rooms? How is it any different?
Because they're all in the same school together,
Yeah.
same age group.
No. On the football team, one can be a freshman, one can be a senior. Senior potentially can be 18, 19. And a kid on freshman can be 15.
19?
Yeah, why not?
I think they separate
No, they don't.
varsities. Well, I don't know how your school was probably small, but they separate.
I don't I don't see how this is any different than guys or girls being naked in the locker room. Just because they put water on them, that's all of a sudden sexual. I think the
But
issue is
still, no,
because
but
she's
still,
bisexual.
no, but still, there's space. Like in the locker room for the showers, there's different showers. Everyone has their own individual showers. I don't think they would condone you showering in the same shower stall.
Sometimes there's no separators. There's the water just
Yeah,
going,
but
there's
you
no
have your own
separators.
stall. There's like you could be technical all you want with it. It's just it's not a good look. So why would you even put that out there in the first place?
I agree. Okay,
So
that
what are we talking about?
that I can agree that they should have never said. I'm just saying in itself, I don't necessarily find it problematic if she weren't bisexual. I think the issue comes because she's
No, I
bisexual. Because
think
then
it's
there's the
no,
whole,
because
oh,
it's
does she have a
no,
crush
it's
on her?
because she's underage. I don't know why people want to not care about the line, even though 17 is almost 18.
Friends see each other
17
naked
is
all the
17.
time, though.
No, until someone, an adult, wants to press charges on you, then you're gonna find out.
Like
Hmm.
what you're
It's
saying
cute.
now
Do you
is
know? Let me tell you something, guys. If you're dating, okay, dating 17 and 18. If the parents don't like you or for some reason have an issue with you, they can press charges of.
don't there need to be 2 year gap? I thought as long as it's less than 2 years age difference is okay.
Listen, listen. The
I'm
point
listening.
is, if they have an issue with you and one party is underage, period, you're gonna find the problem. Then you're gonna go to the court, and then you have to say, Judge, is what 1 year, 2 year different. Then you get it. But you wouldn't have that problem, period, at all if both parties are over age, 18 and 18.
I don't know. I feel like this is such not a big deal that we're
talking
making
about.
it a big deal out of nothing.
No, the problem is everyone knows Yunche is the underage one. So until she's overage, then we're gonna start having these conversations.
I know.
Period.
It's one thing for little kids to shower together, but a grown queer woman pressuring a reserved underage girl, not okay.
Okay, so the tweet did not say grown queer woman, but she said queer woman. Yeah, the tweet is not saying anything about her being queer.
Yunchai literally said she was uncomfortable. They pointed out that Yunchai seemed shy and felt Lara may have pushed boundaries.
The thing is
Especially
that it sounds weird because Yunche was already in the shower. She's the young one. Now you have Laura, she's the older one. I know her intentions are not bad, but when the older one talks to the younger one, it's kind of like, are you going to really say no to the older
Yeah,
one?
there is a little pressure.
There's a little pressure because what's it going to look like you saying no to the older one? Like,
Yeah, I see that.
considering the power dynamics and Lara's age, but just as fast, fans jumped in to defend Lara. Almost 20, she's 19. Minor, she's 17. Y'all are exaggerating just to make it sound worse. Lara literally stated boundaries 5 times on that live. She was respectful and joking. This wouldn't be a thing if Lara was straight. People always hypersexualize queer women. 90% of
Yeah,
K-pop idols have
I do think this wouldn't be a thing if she was straight. I think it has to
But for
do
some
with
people, would probably be a thing still.
showered together at some point. This ain't new. So now the conversation has gone from, was this inappropriate, to, is this just queerphobia? Some argue the criticism is rooted in bias against queer idols, especially since Lara has faced backlash before, after coming out. Others say
That's
regardless
the
of identity, the
thing.
age and context matter. And idols need to be more careful about how they talk about things like this publicly.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a reminder that in the world
I think we can all agree something like that should just not be shared publicly. It's just like there is no reason to say that on a live, like, because in itself it was probably not a big deal. It was probably innocent, but we just don't need to know about it.
of K-pop, even
Like, I feel
casual
like
moments
it's too
can blow
much
up.
information. Like,
especially when-
oh, they were back to back.
Yeah, they're.
I don't need to
I
know
feel
that.
like
What am I
people
supposed to do with this information?
like Katseye because they're so open,
Mhm.
but I think they're too open a
Yeah, the
little
girls
bit.
gotta
Because
learn
we have
about
seen
this.
some when we do like their funny moments and some shit they share is a little too much, honestly. Like some stuff you don't really need to know.
minors, identity, and cultural sensitivity are involved.
ALLDAY's debut disaster. Netizens drag visuals, Rapline, and Wicked. Okay, so I don't know what is the debut. If this Famous, I felt Famous was good. Now we did react to Wicked. That was garbage. But let's see.
So, All Day Project, the new rookie group under the Black label, made their official debut on June 23rd. And
It's
let's
wicked.
just say, it didn't go as glamorously as they probably imagined. To celebrate the launch, the group held a public pop-up event, complete with photos and interactions. But the second those pics hit X, formerly Twitter, oof, the hate came in real fast and real loud. One viral comment simply said, "None have visuals." Another user added, "Young Seo carrying the face card department." And someone brutally admitted, "I hate being a hater, but I swear this group is really not giving what they think they are giving." But that wasn't the end of it.
The outfits are kind of like very casual. Like I wish we got more personality with the outfit. I don't know what event this was. What
And their
like
pop-up.
pop-up?
store, yeah.
I think for their pop-up they should have just a little bit more. A little bit more.
I
They
mean,
kinda
I
look
can't
like they like could be a shopper.
I can't deny what people saying though.
They look plain.
Yeah,
Except
yeah.
what Tarzan has all the chains. It's like a one little thing he added, but
Yeah. The,
aside from that, they look plain.
the other guy, non-Tarzan, kind of looked like out of place completely. The
The ladies.
the girl on the left also looked like emo-ish. I don't know what the fuck she's going with that.
Like I don't get the vibe or anything that this is a group. They do look like shoppers. They look regular.
I mean, yeah, people.
They look regular to me. They don't look like idols.
Yeah, this picture, people are right.
And it looked
After
like the
dropping
guy
their-
that's not Tarzan. He needs to do something with his hair. His hair doesn't look.
The guy that's not Tarzan. Yeah, something got to
His
change
hair
there.
looked like the highlights are finished. They need a
I
retouch
don't
or
know,
something.
but yeah, he needs some change. I don't know.
Debut single, Wicked. The criticism just kept coming, this time aimed directly at the song, quality,
Yes.
production,
Yeah.
and member talent.
I feel like
Netizens
all
were
they
not
said to each other is, "Okay, we're wearing white and black. That's it. So get it together."
Yeah, no, that I'm moving on to the song. The song is so bad. Was garbage. We reacted to it.
No, the last third of it was pretty
Yeah,
good.
the
I didn't
20
mind it.
seconds of the song was good. Up until 2 minutes on the dot, it was pure garbage.
impressed with the rap-heavy style and questioned whether the group even had a standout rapper at all. One comment read, "This is such a chop. Their first song was tolerable. This is
Yes.
straight ass." Another
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's weird is that at the end it got good. So usually you would think the beginning
You would cut-
it,
you would-
it
you
was
would-
is nice, and then they get lazy.
You would never get to that good part. Yeah. Yeah.
This
said
is such a
bluntly,
chop.
"Damn, they don't got one good rapper in this group." Yikes. The debut seemed to have only added fuel to previous controversies the group has already been surrounded by, leaving fans and haters deeply divided. Will All Day rise above the noise?
I don't even think anybody's a hater calling Wicked trash. Like it was trash.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
we're not gonna
trash.
hate a group for nothing.
Yeah, like we've been defending this group quite a
Yeah.
lot, but I do not
But
have no
this-
defense. Whatever K-pop spy about to say tomorrow about Wicked, they gonna get it coming because
Oh
they
my
deserve all of it.
gosh.
Or is this the start of a long struggle for
No,
acceptance?
you don't need to
Either
go
way,
too deep
the
on
internet has
people-
entered the
on-
chat,
on a
and it's
person.
messy.
No, not on the person, on the song and production and the lyrics.
But she
and
goes in
everything.
on the person too.
Girls will be
Girls will be girls.
Yeah, no, that was bad. Wicked
Yeah.
was oof.
Wow.
That was Soyeon style bad.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And always, always, always share as much kindness as possible.